Welcome to the Quick Start tutorial for using the Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks Hunt Planner web map. My name is Lydia Bailey, and I'm the GIS Manager at Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks. The purpose of this tutorial is to introduce the basics of the Hunt Planner map so you can begin to use it to plan your hunt. Let's get started. To begin with, go to the FWP homepage in your web browser, and I will be referring to Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks throughout this tutorial as FWP. The homepage for FWP is fwp.mt.gov. Throughout the website, there are many links to get to the Hunt Planner map, but I'm going to show you the quickest way, which is clicking on the Hunting tab on the homepage and then clicking on the Hunt Planner Mapper link under the Map section. Before the map opens, you'll need to read and accept the user agreement. It's important to read this user agreement because it explains important details about the map layers and how to properly use the Hunt Planner map if you plan to hunt on block management areas. To accept the user agreement, click next to the acknowledgement and then click the Accept button. By default, the map will open with the public land ownership base map and 3 layers turned on in the layer list: the FWP regional boundary layer, the big game restricted areas layer, and the deer, elk, and lion hunting districts layer. To gain a quick visual understanding of how layers are symbolized in the map, click the Legend tab above the layer list. This depicts what layers are turned on and how they are symbolized. Most of the layers in the map are organized under groups. Here you can see that the hunting districts layer group is expanded and that these 2 layers are on. I can minimize or collapse each one of these groups within the hunting districts group by clicking on the minus icon. I can also expand groups by clicking on the plus icon and then explore the data layers that are under that group. The map navigation tools are located in the upper left-hand corner of the map. The quick single-click zoom in tools are the plus and minus button. And while I click the zoom in or the zoom out button, notice down here in the bottom right-hand corner of the map how the scale changes. Before I click those buttons, I also want to point out that there is a help link that will give you a full detailed PDF with step-by-step instructions for all the tools in this map. In addition, there is a hunting information link which provides additional links to all of the hunting information that you could possibly want for hunting in Montana. So now I will begin the zoom in and zoom out process. As I click this, again, notice how the scale changes in the lower right. And as I zoom in further and further, more detail will appear on the base map. Now I'll click the zoom out button. And now I'll show you how to recenter or pan the map. All I'm doing is clicking and holding my left mouse button down and then dragging the map to my liking. And then the map will recenter. I'll return to the full extent of the map by clicking this home icon in the navigation toolbar. And I also now want to point out the additional base maps that are available in the Hunt Planner map. To change the base map, all you need to do is click on the desired map and the base map will change. Now let's explore some of the other layers in the map. I'm going to first I'm going to use another zoom in tool, and notice as I hover over each one of these that there are tool tips explaining what these tools do. I'm going to activate this zoom in tool, and I'm going to zoom into the hunting district 500, and I'm following the tip on the screen, which is pressing down my left mouse button and holding that to define the area that I would like to zoom into. And now I've let go of the mouse and I've zoomed into hunting district 500. I'm now going to turn on the block management areas layer in the layer list in the upper left-hand corner of the map, and the block management areas display. To get a visual understanding of what these symbols mean, I'm going to go back to the legend, and I see that there are type 1 and type 2 block management areas that are appearing in the map extent that I specify. I want to know more about what those types mean, and I can do that by clicking the down arrow next to the block management areas layer in the layer list. This is explaining that the type 1 areas require or do not require permission from the landowner, and that access is administered by the hunter, and type 2 is administered by the landowner or by FWP staff. Notice also that there is another link that will give you more detailed information about the block management program. We can zoom to the entire extent of the layer, we can swipe this layer, and we can change the transparency of this layer. Now I'm going to click on the block management area 168 and get more information about that clicked location. The click results window opens up, and you'll see that there's a general location info tab and a tab for each of the layers that I've got turned on in the map. I can advance through each of these tabs to see what layers I've got turned on in the map, and alternatively I can grab the bottom right hand corner of the click results window, depress my left mouse button, and drag to resize it. The general reference information just provides what it says, general reference information. The block management area tab now provides me with information about the location that I clicked on, which is indicated by this blue pin. I can quickly zoom to that block management area. I can also get a PDF map for that area. I again need to acknowledge the user agreement about using this block management area PDF map that I'm about to download by clicking on the acknowledgement and then clicking continue. And now this block management area individual PDF 2-page document appears on my screen. It provides all the important information about that block management area for access, etc., along with a detailed PDF map that you can print and bring into the field. To return to the Hunt Planner map, I'm going to click on the tab in my browser, and now I'm going to go to the Deer, Elk, and Lion Hunting District tab, and I'm going to zoom to that district, and notice as I hover my mouse over that zoom button that the boundary of the feature is being highlighted. I'm confident that this is Hunting District 500 because of the information in the click results window. I also have some additional information here that tells me the size of that area and the administrative region, and also provides links to the web page for that hunting district. By clicking on that link, I jump to that district's web page, which contains a wealth of information such as the legal description, licenses and permits required to hunt there, and harvest statistics. I'll return back to the Hunt Planner map, and I'd like to show you how to print a map for use in the field, perhaps to complement the block management area PDF map that you might have downloaded. Before I do that, I do want to point out these other access opportunity layers in the map. You can turn these on and get a greater sense of the other access opportunities in this general vicinity. I've just turned on the upland game bird projects. I can learn more again about this layer by clicking on that description available through that down arrow. The same thing with the wildlife management areas. If I were to click in the wildlife management areas layer, I would get more information in that click results window, be able to get to that web page for that wildlife management area, etc. So now I will tailor my map to just keep the block management areas layer on. I'll turn off the regional boundary layer because it's not appearing in my map. I'll expand the big game districts. There are no restricted areas in the map that I can see within Hunting District 500, so I'll show that. I'll turn that layer off as well. And now, to print my tailored PDF map, I'm going to go to the Map Tools drop-down in the upper right corner of the map and click the Print Export Map tool. And now I have another dialog window that provides me with some intuitive prompts. I'm going to enter the title. I will call this HD 500 2015 season, and I will select my layout, which is going to be letter, and the area that will appear in my printed map is indicated and highlighted. Because the entire hunting district isn't appearing in my map, that I am now going to click my zoom out button so I can make sure that I get that entire hunting district within the boundary of the map. There is a Geo Reference information link here that you can click on to learn more about what a Geo Referenced PDF is and what some of the options are. Basically what it does is it allows you to upload that Geo Referenced PDF map into a third-party app that you've loaded on your smartphone or tablet, and it allows you to navigate within that PDF map while you're in the field. In the interest of time, I'm just going to go ahead and click the Print Export Map button, and now it will generate my PDF map. And you need to be patient with this depending on your internet connection. It can take a minute or two. And now I have my map that I can save or I can print to my printer, or if I chose that geo-referenced option, I could upload this onto my device for use in the field and navigating. To save the map to your computer, click on the File menu of your web browser, then click the Save Page As option, and follow the prompts to save it. I recommend eliminating the auto-generated name and giving it a more meaningful name so that you can understand what the document is later on, and make note of where you save that document. And I'm ready to go hunting. That's all I have for now. Thank you for listening. Remember that if you need additional help, you can go to the help link at the bottom of the map and enjoy your hunt.